Good morning, Bande Matram. Welcome all of you. Today we are going to read a sonnet by Sri Aurobindo. The caption is Bliss of Identity by Sri Aurobindo. Bliss by Identity. Very interesting sonnet we are going to read. As we know, that is 4 into 4, 4, 4 plus 2. So this total 14 lines, 4 lines. So in 4 steps it gets written, like initially we can find 4, then 4 lines, then 4 lines, and finally it will be completed in 2 lines. That is sonnet, and it is an interesting sonnet from Sri Aurobindo that is captioned as Bliss of Identity. So, lot of things we have to remember in your mind. Identity. That our identity, we keep listening from Veda Upanishad. That's everything regarding the identity. So we want to get identified with the divine. Identity, that is, we want to gain the soul identity, the happier pleasure identity, when we get identified with the divine. Still in the course on identity, truth can't be uttered by mind's thoughts. Knowledge by identity, know by identity. Knowledge by identity, because some people you are having some knowledge only, theoretic, maybe theoretical. Somebody's knowledge he has shared, written, and it has been well expressed there, and you are getting and gaining the knowledge of identity through somebody's writings or somebody has told you. It may not be the direct experience of the sadhaka, but when we speak of the know by identity, there itself you have to get involved to get the supreme bliss of yourself. You have to know being identified with the Supreme. That is one of the paths, that identity. Like we are having different methods, different tracks, paths, ways. Salukya, Sajujya, Samipya, Sarsti, like this. Here also it is like identity. Here in the course, truth can't be attained by mind's thought, because it is limited. Mind is limited, and its thought is also limited. Whatever source it is having, with that it is able to analyze. But only by identity and silent vision, one can be able to know the truth. Truth. And so far bliss is concerned, it is very interesting thing. Perfect bliss in the world is not possible. Perfect bliss in the world is possible, for God enjoys all things with the sense of unalloyed freedom. Alloyed means mixed. Two things have been mixed, intermixed. But here you can get the perfect bliss only. It is possible. I can't assure. It is possible because God enjoys all things with a sense of unalloyed freedom. So we can have the opportunity. We can have the preference. Got the right. We can sense it if we are little bit pure, pure, and we are staying connected, being identified with the Supreme and following His methods. It is possible. It is possible, I would say. Delight of being is not limited in time. It is without end or beginning. You can't say, I have got, because so many words you can find so far this sadhana is concerned. So many things you will be finding on the way, like joy, bliss, delight, ananda, rapture, epiphany, beatitude. So many words you can find here. Of course, we are seeing delight is not limited in time. You can't limit it within the time. It is without end or beginning. It is without end or beginning. That is the speciality of the light. Anyway, it is time for us to take a glimpse at the bliss of identity. How Sri Aurobindo gets identified with the bliss. Bliss of identity. Getting identified because he is supreme. Whatever is, it is been written, that is for us. That rapture, that epiphany he describes through this sonnet, but the thing is that we have to take care. It is only written for us because he is the supreme. What identified, what identity, what bliss. It is not actually 100% binding on him. But the thing is that preferably and definitely you will be in a position to understand. It has been told to us to get identified with the divine supreme because perfect delight is possible, perfect bliss is possible. So bliss of identity, it is written by Sri Aurobindo, but the thing is that it is really meant for us. That steps we have to speak about, we must cross that way. Definitely, it is helpful. All nature is taught in radiant ways. All nature, about the higher nature, it is spoken. All nature is taught in radiant ways. All beings are myself embraced. Imagine. All beings are myself embraced. Oh, fairy boundless heart of joy and love. That is a great invocation. Oh, fairy boundless heart of joy and love. How art thou beating in a mortal's breast? Because he is there well present in our heart. You know, he is well present. His spark is well present inside us. That's what Sri Aurobindo asks the question, but without question tag. Without question tag, it has been asked. All nature is taught in radiant ways. Nature is taught in radiant ways. Nothing is actually, it is hidden from us. Everything is splendorous, enlightened, radiant. All beings are myself embraced. All beings are myself embraced. Oh, fiery boundless heart of joy and love. Heart is there, capital S, and boundless heart. Capital H heart and boundless. Oh, fiery boundless heart. Imagine how, in which states you are gone under it. Joy and love. Initially, it has been started from joy and love because love is a major factor. Love plays a major role in our sadhana. We can't deny. Without it, we can't move even a single step forward. How art thou beating in a mortal's heart, breast? How art thou beating in a mortal's breast? Again, after joy, the second next phase, next, here Sri Aurobindo uses rapture. If it is thy rapture flaming through thy nerves, initially it was heart, joy, boundless heart, and of joy and love. In the next page, we can find it is thy rapture flaming through thy nerves, and all my cells and atoms, all my cells and atoms. Even you can go when states about the atoms. We can go little bit inside also. Inside the atom, we can find the neutron, proton, electron, positron. Still inside, still more. And all my cells and atoms thrill with thee, because thy presence is very much prominent there. Very much you are present there. Your presence, your light, your force, your ananda, everything is there. And with this rapture flaming through my nerves, and all my cells and atoms thrill with thee. My body, thy vessel. My body, thy vessel. Body is the chrysalis of the soul, we have seen. This is thy vessel. And only serves. My body, thy vessel is, and only serves. It is there for your base, for your procurement. It has been possessed by you. Right now, you can use it in anything, any way, for any purpose you think at any time. It is ready. Jatha nijuktasmi tatha kuram. It has come back from being prepared, well prepared. It has come. Thy and only serves as a living wine cup of the ecstasy. Initially, it was joy. In the next page, we came to know about the rapture. Now itself, we are coming for ecstasy. Then we are just imagine how it is changing course. All nature is net. It is taught about the nature total विश्व प्रकृति के बारे में बोला जा रहा था. Then heart beating in the mortal breast like this. Second page we are coming inside into the cell and the atoms. Thy vessel, my body is thy vessel. You can utilize at any moment for any purpose, for the with any position, to any extent, as much as you like. Then the next phase we are coming. I am the center of thy golden light. Center of thy golden light. You know, white light, golden light. We have heart and Savitri. We can find listen so many ways in different ways. This golden light has been described. Golden light, golden light, golden light. Many times in most of the cases we keep hearing. And this golden light, I am a center of thy golden light because you are inside me. My body is a vessel and only serves as a living wine cup of thy ecstasy. Cells and atoms thrill with thee. So naturally, it has been charged and overcharged. It has been possessed by the divine thrill, divine touch. Not ordinarily it is told of. I am center of thy golden light, and I. It's a vast and vague circumference, and I, center of golden light. Golden light center. Center of means there must be some circumference must be there because center is there means naturally we can have an expectation of this circumference. And I, it's a vast vague circumference. Thou art my soul. Again, here in the quote sheet, very interestingly, thou art my soul, a great and a luminous and white. Great and luminous and white. Thou art my soul, great and luminous and white. And thine my mind and will and glowing sense. My mind, will and glowing sense, everything is thine. It is for thee. Naturally, it is ready for thee. Jatha nijuktasmi tatha kuromi. Where you will appoint me, you will place me. I am ready to serve thee for thy purpose. Because I am entirely thine. I have got the identity of bliss of identity with you. Everywhere I can find the touch. Inside and outside, everything is covered. Because it is in a radiant ways. All nature is taught in a radiant ways. All beings are myself embraced. And to the concluding lines, two lines we can find. Thy spirit's infinity breathe. Just imagine radiant ways, boundless heart. Then inside we have seen living wine cup. In the third stanza we have seen center of thy golden light, great luminous white. And to the fourth stanza we can find concluding the sonnet. Thy spirit's infinity breathe. Thy spirit's infinity breathe I feel in me. Everything in me. I am now the center of reference. I am the circumference. My life is a throb of thy entry. Throb of thy eternity. My life is a throb. It is quivering, it is throbbing of thy eternity. Just imagine how interesting and great this. I am thee. I am ready to serve thee inside my atoms and the cells are ready to serve the with this bliss of identity. I think I feel saturated, I feel satisfied, and everything feels my life is a throb of the eternity. How great and how grand this sonnet is. Thank you.